Hello, my fellow abnormals. So it's been a while for all my 2 followers or whoever. But again, a lot of these videos are just for me because I think it's super important to remember when I'm having positive moments or just interesting things that I think can be helpful for me or anyone else to hear or remember later on in life. Because there are good days and bad days. And on a bad day, we should try to remember that it's a bad day. See, we're supposed to be minimizing the bad things and making the good things bigger because, our goal in life is to be happy, last I checked. Unless yours is not, and then all good for you, but good luck enjoying your life. We only get one of them. In any case, today I'm going to talk about time. Now, in my mind, time can be relevant to many things. Again, like these videos could be pep talks, could be just random blobbering on subjects, just moments of enlightenment, regardless of if they're completely positive or just, I think, important to know. There isn't gonna necessarily be any ongoing consistent message or anything, but something that there is gonna be is most likely like I'll be talking about one thing, then I'll talk about it later on again because I don't really know how many subjects I really ponder on and continuously wonder about. But I know I know that there are a few that I just think about a lot, and because I think about them more, I become more and more enlightened, and I become more and more engulfed in the subject. And yeah, I got some funny faces every now and then, and I figure out new things about them. In any case, so today I'm going to talk about time. Now, there's one question that I have about time, is the fact that there are moments in our life that we want to just freeze time. Moments that you're enjoying with friends or like moments that you're just having the time of your life. Just moments that you want to savor and you never want to let go. Those moments that you think about and it already brings a smile back to your face, even on a bad day. And then there are times when you just want to close your eyes and watch the world swim by until a different moment comes along that you can laugh about and smile about because this moment is just too hard to deal with. And my question is, at what point do you decide that moment, that bad experience you're having, like how much of it is the place that you're in and how much of it is you? Like there's a time in life that you want to rush by, you're just like, oh my God, let it be over, let it be over, let it be over, let it be over. How much of that is the situation you're in and how much of that is you? Like say you're in a situation that you've been in before, you're probably going to be in again. Let's say a family gathering. Things you can't get away from usually. You're stuck with your family. I'm not going away, okay? And you're just having a crappy old time. Just like, oh my God, stupid aunt says this, and my grandma says that, and I eat too much, and oh my God, stop. I can't deal with this. Like that kind of a situation is just going on. Now, you're having a crappy old time instead of a grand old time. How much of that is the situation you're in, and how much of that is your outlook? Like you're going to be in that situation no matter what. So at what point is a situation no matter what a situation that you can change with your outlook, and how much of it is a situation that you should just try to just escape and put yourself in a happier place? Like a family gathering, I feel like that's just a moment you're going to have to be in it no matter what. So you might as well try to make the best of it and, be like, hey, they said that, but look at cousin Izzy over there making a fool of himself. That's hilarious. How much of it can you control? But there are other moments in life where it's the situation. It's not you. It's not your outlook. It's not your behavior. It's just the surroundings. And I think we have to decide where those situations are, where those situations and times that we just don't like aren't for us, where they are, and what we should do about them. Spending time with these friends, doing X, Y, and Z activity. How much of them are really for us? Look, I know school can be crappy and annoying and we all want to escape it sometimes, but that's something we can change with our outlook because in the bigger picture, we want our degree or we want our masters or we want to get our regions finished with or we want to finish with our high school diploma. You see where I'm going with this, okay? So at which point we get to say to ourselves, like, okay, This is temporary, but we have a problem that we can deal with at this exact moment because we have a motive for it, because we have a goal at the end. So let's just, yeah, our teacher's being a bitch. My friends are awesome. I'm succeeding. I'm focusing on the material. These are times where you can change your outlook on the situation and make it more bearable. But when it's times that are just painful for you, you don't need them, and they're painful, and they're situations that can be replaced with ones that you do want to freeze time. Maybe it's time that we start changing those situations to ones that we can be happy with. I feel like there's a thin line somewhere, and knowing me, I'll continue wondering and pondering and going into depth about this, and maybe one day I'll find an answer for myself and for anyone else. But for now, I think there are two things. One we can change, one we can't. And that one we can change can be our outlook and not the situation, or that one we can change is the situation we're in. Either way, I think there's one constant and one that's dependent on us. I think it's just we have to decide what the situation at this exact moment is and what we can do about it to make it happier. Because again, the one person that's going to deal with your happiness as their number one priority is you. No one else. I'm sure other people will try, but until you get that yourself, the entire world can try. The moment that you decide to be happy for yourself, that's when it's actually going to happen. So that's me for now. Knowing me, I'm going to put up another video this week, probably in the same clothes, because today's just an inspirational day. I did stuff. Bye.